What up, what up, what up? Welcome to the Live Game, episode 85. This is the average man's perspective on football. I am your co-host, Marcus. Joining me on the panel tonight is Herman. Say what up, Herman.
Hey.
Next up is Mark. Say what up, Mark.
Good evening.
And as y'all can see, Brian, a.k.a. Eddie Kane Jr., is not here. Just like in the Mr. Show, So, but he will be joining us shortly, as soon as he get everything. He's having technical difficulties. As soon as he get everything together, he will be joining us very soon. Before we get started, I want to encourage everyone to like, share, and subscribe, especially if you're watching on YouTube. Also, check us out on Facebook and our Facebook group, The Live Game. We're also at Twitter at The Live Game 3. And we're also on Instagram at the official Delay of Game. So we are week 2 into the preseason. We got one more game left in the preseason. Then we can get down to some real business.
Yes, sir.
Yep. So Mark is hosting tonight. So go ahead and start us off, Mark.
Tonight we're going to get started with the NFL news. Then we talk about some hot topics. Also do our review of the AFC predictions that we have, and then our final thoughts. This week in the NFL news, start out with those Cowboys, them dirty Cowboys. They had to do a virtual meeting due to the COVID list going. They had quite a few people who missed, couldn't do practice because of the COVID.
3 people is not quite a few, okay? 3 people.
Well, they had a couple of them that tested positive that they had to basically retest again.
They was just high exposure risks or something like that. So come on, man, get the reporting right.
Okay.
Not let Steelers fans should not report on Cowboys. Okay.
Anyway, Carson Wentz is back in practice again, but he's optimistic about playing week 1. So I guess they're gonna see how his foot does, for the next preseason game and see what he does. But it looks like he might be on track to play week 1.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. That's what that's gonna be big for the Colts if he truly does get to play, because they got a rough schedule to start off, but
they're gonna need the glass man there, pretty much to start off.
I guess the question is going to be, not just if he starts week 1, but how many weeks will he start is probably the bigger question.
True. Also, Everson Griffin, he re-signed with the Vikings. He regrets ever leaving the team and plans to apologize to Kirk Cousins for the tweet he sent out last year about Kirk Cousins being not that too terrific. And also,
he shouldn't apologize for nothing. He should stand by. He was right.
You can't. I mean, this is your leader.
That's your team's leader.
Yeah.
You can't dog out your team's leader. Let me ask you a question, Mark. Have you ever did something in your job when you were at work that you had to apologize for later on?
Now he just walk off the job.
No, because I don't make mistakes like that. I'm very cautious with my.
You don't make
emails.
mistakes like that.
I'm very cautious with my emails.
You may not have to apologize. You may not have to apologize, but haven't you thought a bad thought about something or someone that you had to go back and retrieve it, redo it over again, think it over?
Not in recent years. Not in the professional setting. Maybe when I was working at fast food.
Herman, I asked the wrong person, huh? Me don't do no wrong.
Hold on. Breaking news.
I'm the one selling the records. They coming to see me. They coming to see the temptation. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Brian is in the building.
What's happening?
Oh, Lord. He is.
Uh-oh.
So glad
What's
you could join
going on? Reading is fundamental, just for the record.
So it's proper network connection. We're gonna call you. Start calling you Teddy Riley now.
So what I miss? I know. I don't know why. I think it might be the laptop, not because I'm on the.
Do you know we're trying to do a show here? We have to discuss all that other stuff another time. Okay.
You're gonna be going in and out. If Mark has a better network connection than you tonight, that's a problem.
Okay.
Keep going, Mark.
Shut up, Herman. Shut up, Herman.
So we left with Everson Griffin re-signing back with the Vikings and regret for leaving and plans to apologize to Kirk Cousins. I hope they could mend the fences and be okay with that. I think they will. I think they'll be fine.
It depends on how sincere that apology is too, though. You know, we called him an A.
You don't think it'll be sincere? You don't think it'll be sincere?
How do you walk that back? He called him an A.
And then you just say, "I'm back. I'm sorry."
And then he said Zimmer didn't even want him.
I mean, yeah.
He put the head coach in a bad spot. You know what I mean? Huh? I think Brian might need to go back out and come in.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say anything.
Okay.
We can hear you real good. I'm sorry. He looks weird.
Why you got a brick background? What happened to your Cowboy?
I'm not doing anything. Don't worry about me. Because I told you it's not downloaded on this laptop, so I ain't have a choice.
Why you got to do laptop?
So I could be sitting in. You want me to sit in somebody's basement? I sit in the basement. Okay. Again, Mark said we don't need to be discussing this while doing the show.
Sorry, we don't. We don't. All right. So the New York Jets free agent signee Carl Lawson ruptures Achilles and will miss the rest of the season for 2021. That's a tough blow because he was there. You know, their
ruptured
number
his
one
what?
Achilles. So he
no, I wouldn't.
He was their number.
Look at Eddie Kane being disruptive. What's wrong with you, Eddie Kane? Can Mark get through the news?
Can we do this show without all this?
Sorry.
Crap?
Come in late and rude.
Okay.
Look at
Yes.
Okay. AJ,
part of the body was it first. I'm sorry.
Say what?
I don't know. We missed like half of what he said.
All right. AJ McCarron was lost for the season with a knee injury 6 days after releasing the 49ers first round draft choice. Josh Rosen signed with the Falcons. That's a good move for Rosen, I guess, to give him another. What's this? His 15. He's gonna be playing with. But anyway, he get a shot to be the backup down there. The Jaguars' first round draft choice, Travis Etienne, is out for the season with a mild foot sprain. Ended up being a Les Franks injury. They put him out for the rest of the season. So that's a tough blow.
That is a tough blow.
Yeah, it's a tough blow to my fantasy team.
They was expecting a lot. Oh, really? Yeah, they're expecting a lot of him to help out with Lawrence down there in Jacksonville. So that's a tough loss for him. Also, Teddy Bridgewater, Trevor Lawrence, Andy Dalton have been named Week 1 starters for their teams ending the training camp competition. So, what do you guys think about that? You think it's well deserving for him?
I'm glad for definitely for Teddy.
Yeah, great, real good.
I wouldn't have put Trevor Lawrence out there behind that line. You got too much invested in that first round draft pick. Well, not money wise, but time wise and stuff. And maybe let that line get a little bit of gel together for the first couple games and then bring him in. But I guess you want to put him out there.
Andy Dalton is intriguing one for me because he's a veteran and looking at how Fields playing, you can basically sprinkle Fields in there to do some trick plays, some goal line plays, and I think it's add another dimension to that offense. So I think that may have been a smart move for Chicago.
Yeah, because their line's a little leaky too. But I think Fields will probably be in he'll be started by probably week 5 because he played really good. I thought he put. I thought it's from what I saw, he had some pretty good plays and everything. So, except for that one where he shifted the line wrong and almost got himself decapitated. But yeah, I think
he rebounded after that. He rebounded.
He did. He did. So that shows he probably shouldn't have been back out there. He probably had a concussion. But yeah, I think he'll unseat Dalton probably week 5.
Yeah. Also, we had a trade this week. The Patriots traded Sony Michel to the Rams. The Rams are sending either a 5th round or 6th round pick in 2022, a compensatory 4th round. That's if the Rams get one to the Patriots, part of the deal too. So I think the Rams lost Cam Akers earlier in the preseason or early in the camp. And then Darrell Henderson hurt his thumb. He needs surgery, so he's going to be down for a while. So they needed a bell cow. They needed somebody. Now the only problem to me is with that is Sony Michel ain't been quite healthy for a long period of time either. He kind of dealt with some knee issues. So we have to see how that's going to turn out for him. So last thing we're going to talk about in the news is Cam Newton held away from the Patriots facility for the misunderstanding over COVID-19 protocol, 5-day period. This was an interesting thing because now it gives Mac Jones an opportunity to basically kind of take over the starting job if he wanted to. But I don't think this is such a bright idea for Bill Parcells and the Patriots. So,
me Bill Belichick.
What I say, Parcells?
Yes.
Bill Belichick. I went way back in the day, didn't I?
Way back.
With Cam Newton out due to the COVID-19, you think Mac Jones would be named the starter? If Cam is let go by the Patriots, do you think you get picked up by another team? Or he's going to be out of football? Herman, I'll let you start this, Mal. What you think?
Oh, okay. No, I don't think Mac Jones is going to be named the starter. I think 5 days, they might be a little mad at Cam, but Cam didn't do whatever the violation was. It was around the testing, and he had to have a doctor's appointment or something at a Patriots approved facility or something. But so it wasn't like he was being careless or whatever. He wouldn't have this problem if he was vaccinated, I believe. So I don't think that the Patriots are going to cut him, and I don't think that Mac Jones is going to be named the starter. I think Belichick's going to go with Cam. He's going to give Cam, a chance. Their defense should be back pretty good. They can keep them in games, and I just don't think that Mac Jones has shown enough right now, and I think that Belichick's going to just go with the veteran. He'll go with Cam as long as Cam's not giving the game away, and and playing smart. He'll stay in there. But I think also if they did let Cam go, somebody's going to pick him up. Somebody's definitely going to pick him up, so he wouldn't be out of football.
Marcus, what you think?
When I first heard about the whole him missing 5 days, I had a different opinion. But now, since then, I've changed it. Do I think he will lose his job to Matt Jones? Actually, no, I don't. According to the news, he's been consistently dominating the first team reps of practice, and so even though they say Mac Jones has looked terrific in the preseason, I think Belichick will go with a established veteran over a rookie. Like Herman says, as long as he plays right, and I think it's his job to lose. And I don't think he's lost it yet. But these players need to get on board with this the vaccination and all this COVID protocols. If not for your own health, just for everyone else's health and just for basic safety, and for job security, because the NFL is not playing this season with that. But do I think I don't think he's going. I don't think he's going to lose his start job. And if he was let go, I also agree with Herman. Somebody would pick him up. He's still a viable quarterback in this league, and I don't think the book has been written on him just yet.
I kind of agree with you. on it, Marcus. I think that really I thought going into it, even when they drafted, I think Mac Jones is the future, but Cam has a job to basically lose himself. I don't think it's fair him not to be given all the full range of it to a chance to take advantage of all this. I do think too, Bill Belichick has more design and play for Cam at this particular point now than he would Mac. So I think that it wouldn't give him a whole lot of playbook opportunities with Mac in the game along with Cam. So I think eventually he's going to let Cam take the leadership and see what he can do. I think it's his job to lose. If he plays his way out of his position, then Cam is the future. But I don't think you is going to not be the starting quarterback for the Patriots starting season. And if he does get cut, I think definitely somebody will pick him up. You have somebody who will give him another chance. I think you will. He's had enough talent to be at least a backup in this league. At least we got a whole lot less more talent that a backup. So,
that is true.
So he deserves a chance to be a backup at least.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I guess we can't ask Brian this particular question because.
No. So I got one disagreement with your statement.
What's that?
I feel like the Patriots are going to be very run heavy this season. So I don't think that the designing plays specifically that much around Cam, setting for his running ability or whatever. But I don't think they're going to want him to run that much. But the Patriots are definitely going to be a run heavy team this season.
Oh boy, we lost half the show.
You think about when Brady was there with them, and they ran the with Gronk and Hernandez, a double tight end. I think he's gonna try to go back to that particular.
Yeah, because they did pick up two tight ends,
and Cam loves his security blanket in the tight end. So I don't think you're gonna see that much of running. Really with this offense, but I think the offensive book is opened up more with Cam. So I think you
definitely because he's a vet. But I think you hit it right on the head with that two tight end set. That was a big thing for them when they had Brady and Cam's used to having a good tight end. He had Greg Olsen.
He's great. Yeah.
So and Cam can hit the seams. He can hit the tight ends. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting, but I think you will see a good dosage of running too. They probably will be pretty close to balance. I'd probably expect to see them be pretty close to balance this year.
Yeah, and they got a slew of young running backs in New England because they were shopping Sony Michel at the beginning of right after the draft. They were like, "Hey, look, we got a running back out there. Let's get him. Somebody make me an offer."
Yeah.
So we gonna see. It's gonna be interesting. I don't think Brian's gonna come back to answer this question, is he?
No, it don't look like it.
All right. So next hot topic we have is NFL preseason. We in week 2 with the preseason. With this, who name some winners and losers, and whose stock is rising that you've seen in week 2, and then whose stock is declining. Marcus, we're gonna start you off. Who do you see this stock is rising and who's declining?
Well, excuse me, even though I hate to say it, I'm gonna have to say it looks like the NFC least stock is declining. We got one win throughout the whole preseason. And that's my team, of course. But I don't put. First of all, let me say this, I don't put that much stock in the preseason. When the year the Colts won the Super Bowl, they went 0-4 in the preseason.
You can't.
So I'm gonna start with that. But I'm gonna say who's losing stock is the NFC least. One win out of all these games. It's just not looking good right now. We're looking exactly like we was last year. Who's gaining stock? Who looking like winners? I gotta say the Patriots are looking pretty good. They're 2-0. Buffalo's looking good, 2-0. I pretty much expected that though. I'm actually surprised to see the Jets are 2-0. So
any particular player you can mention in that?
I'm gonna say I would say Trey. To me, Trey Lance has been looking real good in the preseason. He's had a couple of very
I
good
agree.
key plays. He's had some sorry ones too. Had some definitely rookie mistakes, but he's definitely had some key plays. And Garoppolo really needs to watch his back. Garoppolo needs first of all, he needs to stay healthy. And he needs to play good because I don't think for a minute that Kyle Shanahan is afraid to bench him and start Trey Lance. Oh Lord.
Yeah, I agree. My
You
one
can't
is
sit.
on the rise.
You can't sit still too long, Mark. Yeah, we got you.
We got you. You got to move around.
My froze had you thinking I was frozen. Okay. My rise, man. I like the running back you guys got from hometown talent. Patterson. He looked real good in the preseason. He's from Glen Burnie, Maryland, and Laurel. The running back. I did like what he did. Another one is the defensive end. You figure Tampa Bay won the Super Bowl. They might have got the steal of the draft for Tyron, that defensive end they got. He's a beast. He is going to be a beast. I think those are rise. The losers, well, we're going to start off with Cam. He's in the possibility of losing his job because of COVID for the 19. We don't know. You know, we just have to see how that works out for him.
What in the world? Mark? Wow. Oh, you still there? Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Bruh. I'm like, what?
Go ahead, keep going. My bad.
We'll stop that. Oh, the winners. Losers, I said was Cam. Another one's going to be. I'm starting to feel bad right now for Lawrence being the number one draft choice. The Jaguars have not shown me they're going to be ready for this kid. They're going to throw him out there with the Wolves, and he might get killed. That's one of the bad things I have to say about so far going to week 2 in preseason. Herman, who you think? What you see?
So some of the winners, Justin Fields, he's been looking good. I didn't think I would say this, but Jameis Winston, he looked good Monday night. Okay, that's the first time I had seen him.
Look who he's playing though.
I don't care. He looked good. I think
you can tell his confidence level is high. You can tell that.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Yep. Yeah, I think Taysom Hill, his stock is starting to decline. To me, even though Jameis did throw 30 interceptions, he's a veteran, and you if you cut down those 30 interceptions, he did throw 30 touchdowns. So
what, 5,000 yards?
Yeah, so I see him winning the job. I just don't see how you use Taysom, because if you use Taysom, you lose that little thing that you had with him too. So, can I
say something? I always thought all those turnovers, interceptions by Jameis was more coaching than the system.
It could very well be.
Than it was him.
I would probably say half of it was.
Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't even say. I would say
I'll give half of
it. Was coaching, in my opinion. I'd probably say 75% was Jameis, honestly.
Because Brady had the same problems at the beginning of the last season.
He did.
Until he started taking over the offense.
But those weren't bonehead interceptions like some of Jameis's were. But losers, the Jaguars, they're looking
Jameis
like
forced the ball. Jameis used to force the ball a lot.
Yeah, he did. He did. He definitely did that. Losers, I agree with you, Mark. Jacksonville, they are looking like a team coached by a college head coach. And you're making decisions like a college head coach, because Lawrence should not be starting behind that offensive line. He just shouldn't. I mean,
I don't think he's the number one pick. Overall number one pick. He's gonna start. You don't get to be the number one overall pick.
You know what happened to the last number one pick that got killed?
Yeah,
had no offensive line.
You talking about Andrew Luck?
You
No,
talking about Peyton
talking about-
Manning? I think he was a
David
playoff. Yeah,
talking about
Andrew
David
Luck too.
Carr.
What, Andrew Luck?
But y'all not talking about David Carr.
Nobody even knows. We know his brother. We know his brother.
Exactly.
We don't know David anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm over there.
And
Yeah,
it wasn't.
Houston
It
ruined
wasn't
David
one
Carr's
season.
career.
David Carr got ruined multiple seasons. It wasn't just one season.
Yeah, you're right. He got-
One
You think
season
have you
ruined
seen
it.
Jacksonville's offensive line? They're not going to be better next year.
Yeah. Why do you say that?
They
they
look
might
bad.
have drafts. I mean, they might.
They look bad.
Yeah. Actually, you can draft. You can pick up players. I mean, there's always ways to
they'll
make your
probably have the
offensive
number
line
one pick again. They'll probably have the number one pick again. I'm not saying he shouldn't
yeah.
start. I'm not saying he shouldn't start this year. What I'm saying is that give it the line a couple of games to get in place where you know who's starting and let them start to gel a little bit. Stop rolling your eyes, Brian. Look like he rolling his eyes because
I'm just thinking more. It's like this conversation. Like this is like Joe Burrow. You know, it's like there ain't nobody. I mean, Joe Burrow got hurt.
Yeah, he
But he
did get hurt
started.
eventually.
Nobody
but
really
his line
complained about
wasn't- His line wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad.
His line was terrible.
It wasn't as bad as the
Oh, when
Jaguars.
we was in Vegas, we watched that Cleveland game. That dude was running for his life the whole game. With Mark.
He was, but it's not. Did you watch that
Like-
Monday night game with the Jaguars? That line was
No,
terrible. That line was terrible. I mean, I was like,
And
take
you
him
can
out.
minimize that. You could take some of it out of there. They have a good running back in James Robinson. They just drafted, I think, another running back. They can minimize his.
Yeah, the draft running back is out for the
He's
season.
out for the season. Etienne.
Not James Robinson, the one they drafted. You're right, the one
Yeah,
they drafted.
yeah.
But
He's out
James
for the
Robinson
season,
was there,
yeah.
and he was a credible running back last season.
All right, Herman, your turn.
No, I'm not going to drop.
Well, Marcus went out too.
Yeah, Marcus went out.
Actually, no. You know what? I didn't drop. I accidentally hit the back button on my browser. It wasn't. My internet good. Okay.
I just think that you get him in a little bit, a little 3 or 4 games in. Let what you call it go ahead and take the hits. Minshew take the beating the first couple games while the line works itself out. That's my opinion.
Hey, but you know, Herman, the issue that I have with is that when you saw Lawrence play, they didn't call any safe plays for him that he was familiar with.
No, you're right. They was running spread stuff.
Yes. I didn't understand that one.
They're behind
I
that
don't
line. They
understand.
were
So do you
running
think that the offensive line is
Part
not
of that-
that bad? It's more of a learning curve for
No.
the coach.
Part of it is coaching. You got to give
Part of
this
it's coaching.
man what he's familiar.
That's what I'm
with
saying.
and-
It's a
and put him
learning
in the right
curve for the
position.
coach. The coach needs to realize, hey, I need to protect my quarterback.
Yeah, he does. But the question
Yeah.
is, will he do it? Because he's a college coach who doesn't do that. So,
You're gonna need to do
We'll see.
something.
yeah, he definitely is.
So Brian, did you? I don't think you did. You hear the question that was asked about? We're in week 2 preseason. We're just talking about the winners and the losers. Whose stock you think is rising? Whose stock you think is declining? The team or player, either one.
I think like dang, what was I about to say? Oh, like I think y'all were talking about the Saints. I think Winston's stock is rising. I think they're getting more comfortable. He was like 9 of 10 for like 2 touchdowns, had 100-some yards. He seemed like he had a pretty good command of the offense. He made me, I'll be honest with you, that performance changed a lot of my picks that we did, for the season coming up on how many wins I think that the Saints might do. You know, the Saints still have a great defense. They have Alvin Kamara. If Wentz is even 70% of what he showed, again on that preseason game, then I think that their stock is on the rise, and I think that the Bucs better watch out.
Did you notice? You watched the game, right, Brian?
The Saints
Did y'all
game or
the Saints game.
yeah. Oh, I saw highlights.
Oh, okay. Well, I watched it, and I don't know if y'all noticed. If you watched it, man, it seemed like the announcers was just clamoring for Taysom Hill, like, oh, he has to start behind the second string line, and he was frustrated about that. I mean, they were literally like cheering for him, like he deserves a shot at this starting position, and this, and that. I was like, what the hell? Since when does he deserve it? Why
They
does
sound
he
like a
deserve it?
cheerleader.
They were cheerleading for him. It was sick.
Yeah, because
I was just
your
like,
whole
wow.
your whole organization doesn't feel that way.
Right.
The contract they gave him, they didn't feel that way. So
I was like, man, this is ridiculous. I was like, I got to turn this off because this is killing me. But yeah, I thought that was very interesting.
Did you see about his contract though? Like he I didn't mean to interrupt you, Herman, but it's like the most he can get is $40 million with or without the Saints. They go on this contract like it's a maximum of $1 million.
No, I didn't
that
see
he could
that.
sign. So let's say the Saints decide they didn't want him and he wanted to go with another team. The team can only give him $40 million because of the agreement.
Wow.
But that was kind of crazy. But
Right, Mark.
So we moving on. The
Yes, sir.
we get into
I did,
the
Herman.
Moving on.
Uh-oh.
This is awful.
Oh,
Teddy Riley.
I tell you, boy.
What
I
I
don't see
do?
how good in it. No, I'm just, dude, Mark.
My internet's acting up.
No, not you. You're actually getting
Oh,
better.
Mark's acting up.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
okay.
you
He's
go.
back. Woo! He's back. He's back. He's back.
All right, we get an AFC predictions for the season. We're gonna start off with the AFC East prediction. Since I've got my list together, I'm gonna start off with mine first. We're gonna start off with the records.
I think shouldn't you go last with the AFC East since you have an AFC East team?
He has an AFC South. I mean,
AFC
North team.
East? No,
He has an
East.
AFC North team.
East.
Oh, the East. I'm sorry.
Right.
Okay, I'm on the North. Okay, we're going to the East. I'm sorry.
AFC East. I'm starting off with. I've got, of course, I'm starting from the bottom to the top. The last and least is the Jets at 4-12. Coming in at.
Hold on.
Wait, stop.
Oh, that's not
enough
enough games, sir.
That's not enough games.
That's not enough games, sir.
That's not enough games, sir. Not enough
Oh,
games.
shoot.
Did you not do week 18? You didn't do week 18.
Yeah, you forgot to do week 18 on the
Oh, goodness.
predictor.
Okay, so let me rephrase this one then.
Why don't you pick somebody else while you go and do week 18 real quick?
Yeah, I think you're going to be going last for all the divisions.
Brian, you go. Brian, you go right ahead. Start us off.
You know what? Actually, Herman might need to go because one of mine is off too. How'd that get there?
I'll go first. I think I'm good.
I missed
Herman, go ahead. Go ahead, Herman.
All right. So you want me to start from least to last?
Yeah, at least the top. Yeah.
All right. So I got the New York Jets at 3-14. I got the Miami Dolphins at 12-5.
Give division too. You got division? What they going to division or no? You ain't ready to.
No, what?
It's
What
on
the division record is?
It's on the website. If you
Oh
go to the
no, I
website.
didn't do their division records. I'd have to go back to the website and actually look at it.
Okay.
So
That's what I'm on now, which was a bad idea.
So I got the Dolphins at 12-5. I got the Patriots at 12-5, and I have the Buffalo Bills, led by MVP candidate Josh Allen, going 15-2.
Jeez, somebody is drinking the Kool-Aid.
Hey, I just did the predictor, man. I had to go back and look at this stuff too. Like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, you know I did too, because like I did it, and then of course I had like the Cowboys like 17-0, so I had to, like back that down. I was like, come on, B, you gotta be a little more realistic on this one.
I mean, considering the Bills were 13-3 last year, it's only 2 more games.
Yeah.
So
I guess, but I mean, Miami's coming up. New England's going to be stronger. I mean,
12-5.
who? Miami?
Yeah, Miami had them at 12-5 and New England at 12-5.
That's funny.
So what do you have Buffalo sweeping them, or you had Buffalo?
I'd have to go back and look at the predictor, like I said.
Okay.
I think I might have fudged some numbers after I did the predictor because I changed numbers around. I didn't necessarily like what the predictor came out with.
Yeah, this website
it came out what you put in it. It came out who.
Hey,
Well, I know.
hey
just
Herman,
saying.
I think this website is what's causing my internet to act slow. This
Seriously?
junk is tripping. Yeah. Because it's funny. I was doing it at work, and I had to like get off it because it was slowing down my computer.
Oh,
I should have.
Guess what? I think it's doing it at home.
Yeah.
Actually, he speeded up now. It ain't that bad now.
yeah, you're actually getting your connection's gotten better.
Right.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go.
All right, Marcus, you got yours?
Yeah, so I got the Jets going 4-13, going 0-6 in the division. I got Miami 11-6, going 3-3 in the division. I got New England also 11-6, going 4-2 in the division.
Both
got
of them
Buffalo.
11-6.
Yeah, and I got Buffalo 15-2, going 5-1 in the division.
That's almost similar to what I came up with. That's real. It's like off by one game.
Yeah.
I got Buffalo definitely winning the division. Not even close.
Okay. Brian, who you ready for yours?
No, do yours real quick, Mark.
All right.
Yeah, you know what it is. Sometimes
revise.
you
So
click
apparently, I
on the
must have
predictor.
missed.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. When you do the predictor, right? I accidentally clicked ties, and I was like, "Why are these numbers not working out?" It's because I had people down for ties. So then I realized and fixed it. But that's what it is. If you hit that equal sign accidentally, you're gonna have ties in there.
That
Okay.
maybe when I done, because I got some of them with higher with the records, and then the other one. So that's probably what I did.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I've got the Jets starting off at 4-13. I got the Patriots at 6-11. I've got the Miami Dolphins coming in second at what's that? 8-9. And then I've got the Buffalo Bills at 14-3, winning the division. So I think we kind of similar on that one so far.
Yeah,
Brian?
yours is a little further off than me and Marcus.
Brian,
but we still got the same. We still got the same
Yeah, we
teams
still got
as far as division.
Well, no,
and the top.
yeah.
That's what I mean.
I actually have New England above Miami though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So for me in the NFC, in the AFC East, I only got Buffalo going to the playoffs.
What?
Yeah.
At 11-6
for real?
Marcus,
No, Buffalo.
But Marcus, you getting it
15-2. I said
I'm
Buffalo.
just saying though. You saying New England and
Marcus,
Miami
you
don't
going
11-6? Wow.
Yeah.
Marcus, you're going a little bit ahead of yourself. Let's keep it.
Okay.
Let's keep it down. Okay. Just wait for Mr. Holly to come up with his.
I'm trying to
All right, so we're kind of all on the same page with the Jets. We all agree we don't think the Jets are going to do anything. I got the Jets going 4-13. I'm not that high on England. I don't think that. I don't know. I got bad vibes from Cam, and I know he had COVID, and I know he had time to do the system and all this stuff, but it just feels funny to me. So I got New England at 9-8. I got Miami at 12-5, going 5-1 in the division actually, and I got Buffalo at 13-4, winning the division.
Okay, we're all on accord with that one, huh?
Yeah,
we're all in that.
Buffalo.
Okay.
That he said.
So next,
MVP candidate Josh Allen.
Okay?
That's what he said.
Is it okay if I did the AFC South now, Mr. Holly?
We're gonna try.
AFC South. Marcus, I'll let you start it out. Who you got?
I mean, I think we're all going to be on one coat on this one as far as the last place. I got Jacksonville with 1-16, going 0-6 in the division. I got Houston at 4-13, going 2-4 in the division. I got Indianapolis 6-11, going 4-2 in the division. And I got Tennessee at 14-3, sweeping the division.
14-3, Tennessee. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My I got, of course, Jacksonville going 2-15. I give them 2 wins. I've got the Colts at 5-12. I've got the Texans.
What? You got the
At
Colts at
6-11.
5-12?
5
And
and
You said the
12.
Colts
Colts.
5-12?
Yes.
I had him at
5-12.
6-11. Y'all ain't giving me that much. It's just one
5-12. I got Houston coming up at 11 and 6-11.
That's my reaction.
Tennessee. I got Tennessee at 11-6, winning the division.
He has Houston over the Colts.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
something's wrong with your predictor.
Yeah, there's no way.
We'll see. We'll see.
There's no
You remember
way.
who they got a
Basically,
quarterback,
this whole
right?
division is going to be garbage.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I guess right. Except for the Titans.
Herman, who you got?
So I got Jacksonville going 1-16. I got Houston going 1-16. I got the Colts going 9-8, and I got the Titans going 12-5.
And
So, yeah.
Mr. Holly, who do you have?
You guys got Mark definitely has a little more faith in Houston. Y'all do know they just got some new coach that nobody really wanted there. So I got Houston actually as the ground team at 1-16. I actually have more faith in Jacksonville. I gave them 2-15. I got Tennessee at 10-7, and I got the Colts at 12-6.
What?
With Mr. Glass?
So,
Yeah. Yep.
So the 3 of us got the Titans.
I'm drinking
You got the Colts. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I'm drinking.
Wow.
The Colts. Remember, the
That's gonna be
Colts have a great defense, a great running game. Has to be is somewhat back, and I think there'll be a better team.
I don't think Wentz makes it through the season.
I don't think so either.
That's part of it. So.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
And then Tennessee
Herman.
got picked up Julio, and they still got Derrick Henry.
And Ryan Tannehill,
Yeah.
on the low key, has been
I
a
don't
great
know. I'm
quarterback
just
in
not.
Tennessee.
I'm not a big.
If I had confidence that Wentz
I
could make
guess,
it through the
but it
season,
just-
I would
it
actually
just
agree
doesn't
with
Put
you,
him up
Brian.
high. Mhm.
Yeah, if I thought that Wentz could make it through the season, but I just don't see that happening.
Yeah, that's the same way I gave him because I don't think Wentz is gonna make it to the season.
Well, see,
He's making faces.
All right, who's next?
Not say anything.
Okay, we moving on to the next division.
who me?
We've got the
Y'all
Yeah,
can hear me?
We can hear you now.
Oh, sorry.
we got the AFC. We got
Okay.
the AFC North. With this one, go ahead, Herman. I'm gonna let you start this out. Who you got in the AFC North?
All right, so in the AFC North, I got the Bengals going 1-16.
God dang.
I don't have no faith in
God
these
damn,
teams,
Herman.
Yo,
Burrow's
Joe
coming
Burrow's will
back.
be back.
I know, but they got a tough schedule. I mean, hey, this is how the schedule worked out. I got the Steelers going 11-6. I got the Browns going 12-5, and I got the Ravens going 13-4. Sorry, Mark.
Close. Okay. No. Hey.
Now,
You know what?
Now I'm gonna put an asterisk on this one. If Haskins takes over the starting job, then I think the Steelers win the division.
You a damn
Herman, that was dirty. That was real dirty. You know that.
Oh man, oh, I like that one.
All right. Marcus, who you have?
So I got a little bit more faith in Cincinnati than Herman got. I got them going 7-10, 1-5 in the division. I got Cleveland at 11-6, going 3-3 in the division. I got Pittsburgh also at 11-6, but the tiebreaker they're going 4-2 in the division. And I got Baltimore going 13-4, 4-2 in the division, winning the AFC North.
Okay. Brian, who you got?
All right, so unlike Herman, I have a little more faith in Joe Burrow than one game. I got Cincinnati at 5-12. Again, I'm just not a big fan of the quarterback. And Also got Pittsburgh beating them in division record, but they'll also be 10-7. And I think we're all on the same thing, giving Baltimore the division. But I got Baltimore at 12.
12-5. Okay.
All right, so
They figure
rounding
out what's his name?
Say it again, Brian. Last part.
They figure him out a little bit, Herman.
Who gonna figure him out?
They figure him out a little bit.
Lamar.
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, y'all ain't see that thing of Lamar's that they think the defense have figured him out this year. Y'all haven't seen it on social media.
I saw something about that.
Yeah. All right, so I got mine. The Cincinnati Bengals at 5-12. I've got the Cleveland Browns at 10-7. I've got my Pittsburgh Steelers going 11-6. I've got the Baltimore Ravens at 13-4, winning the AFC North Division. So I think we all agreed on that one.
Hey, can we go through your real quick, Mark?
Go through my what?
He wants to go
Just
to
the
individual
Steelers.
games.
I just want to see what the games, the Steelers.
I
Just the
can't do
Steelers
that. I don't
individual
have
games,
it.
just real quick. Can you do that, or is
I don't
that
have
too much?
that. I don't have that available
Okay.
for you right now.
What did,
Okay.
you had them
I will
going
do that
11
for you at
and 6.
another point.
Okay.
You had them going. You had them going
Yes.
11 and 6. I can give you
Yes,
mine.
11 and
When I
6.
hit, I can give you mine. I'll give you mine. So I got Buffalo beat them week 1. Pittsburgh wins.
No.
against-
Marcus, just say it. Marcus.
Huh?
Just say the team and let Mark say win or lose. Just the
Okay.
game and tell
Okay.
Mark
Okay.
to win or lose.
Okay, got you. Buffalo,
Win.
the Raiders.
They smoking crack already.
Lose.
They smoking crack already.
Lose.
Wait, you got them beating Buffalo and losing to the Raiders?
Is you crazy? Okay, so Cincinnati,
Win.
Green Bay. How convenient.
Too much pressure.
It's in there. It's like
What, he freeze?
Yeah,
he froze. Oh, he back. Green Bay, Mark.
They playing in Green Bay too. I
Yes,
can't remember. They playing in Green Bay.
they're playing in Green Bay.
Lose.
Pittsburgh. I'm sorry, Denver.
Win.
Seattle.
Win.
Cleveland.
Win.
Chicago.
Win.
Detroit.
Win.
The Chargers.
Is
Lose.
anybody keeping track of this record? No.
No.
I think so far
Cincinnati.
I got 3 losses in there.
Cincinnati.
Okay.
Lose.
Baltimore.
Win.
Minnesota.
Win.
Tennessee.
Lose.
KC.
Lose.
I was about to say.
Cleveland.
Win.
Baltimore.
So you're gonna sweep
Win.
Cleveland this year?
Oh, he's sweeping
Absolutely.
Baltimore too. They sweeping Baltimore too.
So
Sweeping Baltimore.
Absolutely. What? It don't matter. As long as we get to that particular record, it don't matter. As long as we
So
get
let me
to
ask
that
you a
record.
question. You said against Kansas City they was going to what? Win or lose?
I said lose.
He said lose.
Lose. Okay.
All right. So now,
All right.
Anybody count that?
All right, let's
Was
keep
that
moving.
11
I'm
and
sorry.
6?
No,
Was that
it
11
wasn't
and
11 and 6? It was more like 12 and
Yeah.
12 and 5
That was
or
11 and
something
6.
like that.
so
Or
it's like
13
11
and
and
4.
6.
I didn't hear 6 losses come out of your mouth, but okay.
Did we get to 6, Brian? Did you tell him
You
did we get to 6
swept, you
losses?
swept Cleveland and
We were
Baltimore.
probably close. We were close.
It was
They lost
4
to
or
Kansas
5.
City. They lost to the Raiders. They lost to Cincinnati.
Tennessee,
Chiefs,
and Kansas City.
Tennessee, Chiefs.
No, they swept Cleveland.
I don't know what that 6 loss is. Though.
Yeah, I don't know where it is either.
There's another. Oh, Green Bay.
Green Bay. Yeah, he did say Green Bay. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Phenomenal in division,
Nice.
but okay.
So moving on to the last but not least, AFC West. I'm gonna start. What's that? I'm gonna start this one off with. I'm gonna start this one off. I got the Las Vegas Raiders at 9-8. I've got the Denver Broncos at 9-8. I've got the San Diego or the LA Chargers at 12-5. I've got the Kansas City Chiefs at 14-3, winning the division. Marcus, who you got?
So I got Denver going 5-12, going 0-6 in the division. I got the Raiders going 7-10, going 3-3 in the division. I got the Chargers going 13-4, going 4-2 in the division. And I got the Chiefs going 14-3, 5-1 in the division.
You got the Chargers doing what?
13-4, going 4-2 in the division. What was wrong with that?
Somebody dragging on his job. None.
Hey, I think Chargers.
The Chargers what?
None. Never mind.
What'd you say, Marcus? Oh,
I ain't said nothing.
Okay. All right. So, you know what? You're not funny, okay? So me and Marcus are on a similar path. I agree with the 5-12 for the Broncos. I actually got the Raiders at 8-9. Just average. Just because I think more coaching. I like Chargers. I don't like them 13 and wins. I like them with 10-7. And I got the Kansas City Chiefs dominating the NFL as usual at 15-2.
Herman, what you got?
All right, so I got the Broncos going 4-13. I got the Raiders going 6-11. I got the Chargers going 8-9, and I have the Chiefs dominating the NFL too, going 16-1.
Wow.
What's
the one loss?
Herman, who's that one loss to?
Green Bay?
Let me look. I think it might have been Green Bay. I might have actually said Green Bay. Hold on, let me pull it up.
If you say Steelers, you might be on point.
Nah, son, it ain't the Steelers.
Right. Think I'm gonna win. Watch it, Herman.
Who is their one loss?
Actually, I got them losing I have them losing to Tennessee and to Buffalo.
Shit.
Really? It might have been Buffalo.
Who's the third loss?
Trying to pull it up.
Who's the third loss?
Yeah, apparently this side is
not. Oh, and I got them losing one game to the Chargers. I got them losing one game. I got them losing one game to the Chargers.
How do you see? Oh wait, no, that's the Raiders. Why did it give me the Raiders?
If you click on the actual team.
Yeah, it gave me the Raiders. There we go.
Go to Kansas City and just click
Buffalo.
on them.
Buffalo. I had them losing to Buffalo.
Yeah, I figured that's what it was.
MVP candidate Josh Allen. I mean, come on. Close this app so it don't mess up mine.
That pretty much cleared that take care of our predictions, and then for the playoffs, basically. Well,
we just hold on. This week we're just saying who's making the playoffs, right? We're not saying we're not doing the playoffs.
We're not doing playoffs today.
Okay. But we're saying who will make them.
Yeah, right, because you have who's going to make it.
I got the Ravens. I got the Ravens. I've got the Steelers. I've got the Titans. I got Buffalo, and I got Kansas City. At least, and then
7
Baltimore.
teams, remember. 7 teams.
I'm sorry. I mean the Browns. I said Baltimore already, but Browns. I'm missing somebody. Oh, the Chargers. Man. Who you got, Herman?
All right, so I got Buffalo as the number 1 seed at 16-1 because they beat the Chiefs. Chiefs are the number 2 seed, 16-1. Baltimore is the number 3 seed, 13-4. Tennessee is the number 4 seed, 12-5, and then the wild cards are the Patriots at 12-5, the Dolphins at 12-5, and Cleveland at 12-5. The Steelers do not make the playoffs
hold on a second.
unless Haskins starts.
Hey, I thought how this happened. Hey, I thought how this happens is you got all the teams playing the first wild card. You only have one team with a bye. That's the top seed.
Right.
Yeah. So there's 8 teams.
So you don't have so you don't really have a true like wild card. You got 6 teams playing wild card games.
Yeah, you got 16.
Sure.
You got 3 division winners and 3 wild card teams playing on the first weekend. It's 17.
Right, okay. So
Yeah.
the way you said it to me sounded like you only had like just the 2 wild cards. Is what?
No, I had 3. Oh no, the 4 division winners were the Bills, the Chiefs,
Right.
the Ravens, and the Titans. And then it was 3 wild cards. New England's a wild card, Miami's a wild card, and Cleveland's a wild card.
Okay. Brian, who you got?
All right. I got Kansas City as my number 1, Indianapolis 2, Buffalo 3, Baltimore 4, Miami 5, Pittsburgh 6, Tennessee 7, Cleveland. You do not make the playoffs this year. Sorry.
Wait, so
Wait, you say Kansas City was that? Where was Kansas City in that mix?
Number 2.
Oh, okay.
Kansas City was number 1.
Oh, sorry, number 1.
The Colts, Buffalo, Kansas City, and Baltimore.
Oh, okay. You got the Colts as the number 2 seed.
See,
2 seed.
yes, sir.
Over Tennessee and Baltimore.
You sure you don't want to put that down for
I think
your
the Colts are
outlandish-
going
I think he's setting us up for that.
Again, the only competition the Colts have, I feel, that division is Tennessee, but I think I'll beat them head to head. I got them going 6-0 in the division.
Wow.
You got the Colts going 6-0. You got them sweeping Tennessee?
I do.
Wow.
I do.
Wow.
It's only 2
Bruh.
games, Marcus. I don't know if you know that. It's only 2 games.
Bruh.
All right, Marcus, round us out. What you got?
I look at this. I don't
Y'all
know
said
how.
that spanked by Baltimore last year in the playoffs.
I don't
Right
know
there,
how. I don't know how I got this, but okay. So number 1, I got Buffalo. Number 2, I got Tennessee. This is what I don't believe. Number 3, I got KC. I need
What you
to
got?
change-
No, he got sis.
No, I got 3. I got KC. 4, I got Baltimore. 5th seed is the Chargers.
You must have too many losing division wins.
6, I got Pittsburgh, and then 7, I got Cleveland. So I'm really high on Buffalo this year and Tennessee.
Yeah, down on Kansas City. That's a shocker.
Hey, we ain't got to the. I still got. I ain't gonna say it, but 14-3 is still good.
Yeah,
It
you're right.
is. It is.
I think it turned out way because I actually had Tennessee beating Kansas City in the game they played. That's how they wound up number 3 instead of number 2. They lost the tiebreaker because I both got them at 14-3.
Okay.
You got Tennessee winning 14 games this year.
Tennessee is good. Yo.
You got
And I'm-
Indianapolis
and I'm-
winning
And
division.
Dude, they got, like I said, y'all stupid.
Yeah.
Ryan Tannehill has been good as hell in Tennessee. They got Derrick Henry. They got Julio Jones. They got good coaching.
Y'all keep
They're
saying it.
good
Talking
team.
about y'all talking about Carson Wentz being glass. What is Julio Jones?
But they were still good without Julio.
Yeah, they were still good without him.
So the addition of Julio
They were
is a plus.
good enough. They
regardless.
weren't good enough to beat. They weren't good enough to beat Baltimore.
It was Baltimore.
Tennessee is a good team.
Tennessee, yeah, Tennessee.
They
There's
beat
no way
Baltimore.
the
Baltimore
Colts-
beat them in the playoffs.
There's no way the Colts
Y'all don't realize how good that defense is. That defense
Their
is
defense
good.
is good, but they have no
Titans
quarterback.
defense is not good.
Once what you call goes down, they won't have a quarterback.
Exactly.
But as long as they have him, I think they'll be successful. And remember, he had his best season under who? Frank Reich.
Yeah, when he stays healthy.
He didn't even stay healthy that season. He was on the Frank Reich.
Right. Sure did.
He was playing hero ball. Who's using the microwave while we're doing the show?
That's not me. That's Marcus. Marcus, who?
Oh,
Cooking?
no, I thought that was Herbert
I'm
for sure. Because
downstairs.
Herbert looked down like, oh, man.
No, it's not me.
Well, downstairs. Use the microwave.
It's Mark. That's why he ain't saying nothing.
It's gotta be Mark. I'm the only one in my house, so ain't nobody use the microwave.
Mark's downstairs. Ain't no microwave downstairs.
I think he
Is
is
it Mark?
downstairs.
How do you know it ain't you?
Because I'm in my bedroom.
Well, it definitely ain't me. I'm the only one in my house.
Actually,
Who's ready?
I'm out in the hood up against a wall. It's definitely at Mark's house because he the only one being quiet. Oh man, look. Hey, look, we running out of time. We go ahead. Let's get this thing out of here.
Oh,
Did we have
man.
anything else we had to do?
No, that was
Is that
it.
the
That was
thing?
the last thing was the AFC predictions.
And so next week, what we're doing? NFC predictions. Then we're
Yeah,
doing the
next week is
playoffs.
NFC.
Okay.
We can't go out the show without the host. Where
And
you
then,
go? He coming
the
back?
following week, that's when we'll do our playoff predictions, our outrageous predictions, and then our picks for the season. I mean, for the first games of the season.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because next week, yep, that should take us into the week. We did that perfect.
Yep. So, since Brian got this shot of internet, Herman, I guess you're gonna take over, do this.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Well,
Excuse me, sir. My internet is fine.
no, it's really not.
Are we gonna say anything?
You
know what? Nobody asked you.
Yeah.
Wait,
So,
hold on. Hey.
is he back?
He back.
There we go. I'm back.
Just leave him over there. Oh, never mind.
All right, Mark. We're ready to go now. Take us out.
All right.
Final thought.
We go final thoughts for the week. I'm start off with the fight in the stadium. The fight in the Pittsburgh stadium, where the gentleman took his glasses off to defend himself from the woman slapping him. The only problem I have is Juju made a comment on Twitter about that. Stick to playing football. Leave that Twitter, leave that comment alone. For as much grief we get about athletes abusing women, he's the last person to start talking about that. He need to leave that stuff alone, man. But that was pretty wild. It was wild, and it was two Pittsburgh fans fighting each other.
Oh, really?
Not a good look. Not a
That's
good look
crazy.
at all. Not a good look. Anyway, that's my final thought for the
Oh,
You know what's fighting over?
that part I did not know.
Old girl, she like Herman. She want Haskins to start, and the old dude was like, "I'm still with Ben." That's what the argument was about.
Go ahead, Herman.
So my final thought, I guess, is stay safe and have better internet for the show.
Both of y'all. I don't understand.
Hate you, Jody. Hate you, Jody.
Brian.
All right, my thought is just to, like Herman said, take care of yourselves. Make sure you love one another. Mark and I lost a good friend and co-worker this week. He was laid to rest today. Ty Farrell Wallace, man, you were one of the best. We hope you riding high in heaven, and we just want our condolences to your family.
Absolutely, yes.
Rest in peace.
Marcus, take us out of here.
I guess my final thought is goes out to both of y'all.
That's not what he asked you,
Mark.
Marcus. He's asked you to take us out of here.
I got final thought too. Okay, once I got a setup that works, don't be changing up. No changing the computers. No changing nothing. Same thing you've been with. Keep going with it.
Or test it.
Oh yes, or test it before we get here. Okay. We and Herman don't have these problems. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with y'all, but I need to get y'all things fixed. But other than that, good show night, guys. Before we get out of here, I want to encourage everyone to like, share, and subscribe.
Good night, guys.
I mean, good night, guys. Good show. I should say good show.
Oh.
Good show. That's what I meant to say.
Herman, he's starting early.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
He's starting early. That's what I'm thinking.
He's trying to be first.
And none of y'all pay attention to my nickname this week on the show.
I saw it, Ricky Bob.
it.
I saw it.
Before we got here, I want to encourage everyone to like, share, and subscribe, especially if you're watching on YouTube. You can catch us on Facebook and our Facebook group, Delay of Game. We're also on Twitter at Delay of Game 3. And we're also on Instagram at the official Delay of Game. And, since OnlyFans said that, they denying certain stuff, we taking down our OnlyFans account. We're not doing that no more. They banned us. So, but we will see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Peace. We out.
Peace.